I know video's getting long. We can see that Jenova is trying to manipulate Angeal, but because of his strength and honor, he's able to resist what Jenova is trying to do to his mind. Put him into an eternal sleep where she then has full control of his body, of his actions. Let's see how Angeal reacts. Same thing, purple aura around means Jenova. You're not my mother. Exactly. He is able to tell the difference because he has a strong relationship with his mother. Sephiroth doesn't have a strong relationship with his mother. That's why Jenova is able to succumb and break his mind and be able to manipulate him. That's the whole point of this entire story log. And what happens to Sephiroth here? A different outcome than what happens to Angeal. He falls, purple orbs everywhere, manipulates his mind, and what happens? He has a flashback now. Report to the president's office at once. You're to receive a commendation, a promotion for your performance. But Sephiroth's like, well, we were all together. Why are you just promoting me? The mission was a failure. Why am I getting good results or a promotion for what I did, but the others who are with me are not getting promoted as well? So now Sephiroth starts to feel like, what is going on? This is not fair. And his friends tell him, don't worry, we'll receive our punishment. And this is the part where I was talking about, does Sephiroth's memory stay true to what he's seen in the game? Right here, they're celebrating, cheers, having a pizza, having some beers. Sephiroth's obviously young, having a coffee, or having a boxiu, whatever he's drinking. Don't let the pressure get to you. And Glenn makes a joke about, make sure you pick us for the easy missions. And Sephiroth's like, what? You guys are so strong. I'll take you for the hard missions. And Glenn's like, what the heck, dude? And they laugh. And let's see if there's a name of a dog is referenced again in the story so that Sephiroth would remember. Not once, twice, I think 3 times actually. And this is important because how does Matt know about Igara? How does Matt know about Rubio? Where did he get this picture? Because it looks awfully similar to the trailer that we watched where Sephiroth is walking over the bridge and tells Angeal, we'll never see eye to eye. And he's cut off right when he says the name of the place. Look at Sephiroth sticking up for his friends. Take care of Rifa for me, will you? So that's twice now. Lucia told him, Glenn now told him. How come Sephiroth says, I didn't know he had a name? This place, it looks familiar. I feel like I've been here before. All to come in future videos explaining what Sephiroth's thinking, what makes sense, what doesn't make sense, where is the story going. Puts his head down in shame, guilt. Then we fast forward, we have another fake memory, purple screen. Jenova comes in, who Sephiroth believes is his real mother. When he's at the Nibelheim reactor, he sees Jenova? Mother? I've been looking for you this whole time. Clearly what's influencing him to make decisions for his mother. Sephiroth is a lost, lonely boy looking for his mother. Sephiroth feels inhumane because he's been called a cyborg and felt different his entire life. Reiterated at the Nibelheim reactor. I always knew there was something different about me. This is the essence of his character. He's fraught with confusion. Fast forward again here, purple aura. Angeal's being blamed for the murder of his father. Angeal's like, nah, that's not what happened. Because Angeal was raised properly, has the mental acuities, has the physical capabilities, and he's like, this is not real. This is not what happened. Break this memory. This is a fake memory. Easy to break out of Jenova's hold. Angeal, as I've said since I made my Angeal video, is the only perfect soldier. Only perfect soldier. White Wing soldier. Come on, guys. Only perfect White Wing soldier is Angeal. And he's showing us every freaking episode in First Soldier the reasons why he's perfect. Unbreakable. Just rest forever. Why? Because that's when Jenova will be able to take over your body and control it. Shatter that fake memory. Are you starting to catch on to what they're trying to show, how Jenova takes over? Rest, just rest. Reminds me of freaking Demon Slayer, the 12 Kazuki, the one who does the train thing and puts people to sleep and then freaking crashes their center orb. And when you see Tanjiro's, it's like this amazing lake of peacefulness. Unbreakable, like Angeal. Angeal's Tanjiro, unbreakable. And I'll go over this one relatively quickly because in chapter 4, you really just see that they're going back and forth between Rosen, the decisions that Sephiroth made to kill Rosen, the difficulties he's having with the decision that he made, and they're showing that the others are blaming Sephiroth for what he did, and eventually he has to choose between Matt and Lucia to save. He chooses, I think in this, he chooses Lucia, and then Matt says, oh, I guess we were never friends. And we're seeing the constant blame that Sephiroth pours onto himself, onto his soul, and how Hojo uses that to manipulate who he is. We can see that Jenova's controlling Hojo in this as well, because what we see is that when the purple smoke comes out and he has to make the choices between Lucia and Matt, he makes his choice, and then who comes out of the smoke? The first person that Jenova messed with, Hojo. Hojo's the first person Jenova messed with because of her mimic ability, and he's deciding to spread it amongst all the cells that he infects through the soldier program. And then after, when the reunion comes and happens, she will be revitalized fully. How many times I gotta say it? Same things. Now you're probably you're like, man, how many times are you gonna say that same thing in this video? It's because that's the new core essence of the story. Only thing that's kind of missing for us right now is what exactly is in the blade. Is the blade an extension of Jenova's strength? Was the swordsman Masamune who made the blade consumed by Jenova's initial problems? Was it Jenova who initially manipulated him into making that sword as a form of control that she will always have outside of the burned forbidden area? Now that she's given it, or that it's being used by Sephiroth, is this what's controlling him? Do we now fight Sephiroth, break his sword, and that shows us that the hold of Jenova is broken? There's so many ways that they can go to move this forward, and so many ways that we can understand the story moving forward. And for that, I kind of just want to talk about and end kind of the stream on this note that Sephiroth's being manipulated by Jenova. The story of how exactly they're going to get there can seem convoluted, but I hope that I've shown in this kind of 4-part breakdown of Evercrisis that it's always what I've been saying since I seen the first trailer. It's clearly Jenova. When we're on Costa del Sol and the robed men are coming and they change into monsters, purple smoke. When we see Hojo in the trailer, what's he behind? Purple smoke. When we see Sephiroth making slashes, even in Crisis Core, even in other places, purple smoke. When we see Marco coming in to the game and we get to Shinra HQ and he transforms to Jenova Dreamweaver, and then you defeat him, purple smoke. Where does that purple smoke when we defeat Marco? You see that when the purple smoke dissipates, it goes right into the body of Jenova, showing us that Jenova is controlling everything. She broke Sephiroth's mind. She's controlling his actions because all she wants is to destroy the planet. Sephiroth, although he might have a legitimate reason to be angry at Shinra for making a part of these experiments, Sephiroth's main goal is to be returned and reunited with his mother so that he understands that he's human, so that he can be fulfilled in the lost young boy that he was, searching for his mother, and to feel whole. So for Final Fantasy VII to show us all of this, they also have to show us how they solve the problem. And how you solve the problem is very simple. You have to either show Sephiroth in the crystallized Lucrezia scene under the waterfall, you have to have Vincent explain it to Sephiroth, or you have to have some kind of reality snap. Maybe Aerith touches his hand and he gets to see the truth and the reality of everything. She told him at the bridge, this is wrong, you're wrong. What does that mean? Does it mean his actions are wrong or who he is as a person is wrong? He's wrong about how he's seeing the future. That's what the story is coming down to. Believe it or not, if you disagree and made it this far in the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and let's argue about it in the comments. Catch you on the next one.